Here you can see a child called Meera, which came to me. Meera, she's a very smart child. She's a 10-year-old, bright and curious girl. She used to speak fluently, ask intelligent questions in the class, and surprisingly, she understands any stories quickly and grasps any concepts fine. But her teachers and parents had only one complaint. They said this girl is very inquisitive and sharp. However, despite all this, her exam and test scores are very low. She struggles to recall information during exams, which leaves her parents confused and concerned. So they came to me and said, is there something we can do about this? Because we know our child has potential, but we don't know how to help her. Thankfully, they were in a much better position because in the past, I had parents who came to me saying, my child does not study, she's lazy. But here, at least the parents were more empathetic towards the child. When we did an analysis, we understood Meera was facing some challenges. She understands concepts when explained verbally, but forgets when reading from books. She participated actively in class discussions, but struggled with writing exams. Now, her parents' fear is she's not reaching her full potential. So they are thinking that she's not putting 100% energy. Now, this is how brain mapping report came to Meera's rescue. When we did the brain mapping analysis, we found that her report revealed that Meera has high auditory intelligence, which means she learns best by listening rather than by reading or writing. Her low visual memory was explaining why she finds it difficult to recall information from textbooks. Even if she reads, looks, she can't remember because her visual intelligence was not that high. Now, what did we do? We actually introduced her parents to recorded lessons and audiobooks for her Meera to study. They started using rhymes, songs, and discussions to memorize concepts. She started listening to explanations instead of relying solely on reading. For example, instead of reading a history chapter repeatedly again and again, Meera now listens to her mother narrating it as a story, and immediately in one go, she is able to recall the details very much better. The other thing we also did was we found that her brain dominance, that Meera retains information when she hears it multiple times, especially if it's in a storytelling format. So now her parents started explaining difficult topics verbally rather than making her read. They started recording her own voice while reading important points and then playing it back and listening to it. That way, she was able to learn faster. Even teachers encouraged her to study in groups so that she could discuss with a friend and explain topics. And this was an interesting way Meera started enjoying her lessons. Not only that, we started saying that she has to thrive on verbal discussions, but she underperforms in silent, independent study environment. So we had to give her people around to talk and speak and discuss so that she can learn better. Now here, what we could see, she started using mnemonics and storytelling to remember facts and formula. Instead of writing long revision notes, she now recorded the key points and listened to them just lying before the bed. Just imagine how easy life had been. Meera's mother now helps her revise science topics by turning them into a question and answer discussion rather than just making her write and memorize, which was a traditional method. What happens now after this entire journey? After 2 to 3 months, we see drastic improvement. Meera's recall ability has improved drastically. She has now been learning in a preferred style, which they were not aware earlier. Her test score increased. She could remember and produce answers more confidently. She became more interested in studies, and now learning now was more natural and enjoyable for her. Her parents stopped worrying and started supporting her unique way of learning. Now, these are the kind of results which we are providing to students and parents by understanding the child's brain map. If you would like to understand your child's brain so that you can nurture and help them better, do come and connect with us, and we'll be happy and glad to help you.